Hello friends and welcome to Map 7, the final level of Stardate 20x6, and this is a big boy. We've got 1400 monsters to kill and 91, and we're going to start off by not killing any of them. We're going to get this Cyber Demon to shoot the Hell Knights behind us. We're going to get the Cyber Demon to shoot the Hell Knights. The Cyber Demon is going to shoot the Hell Knights. There we go. And then I'm going to run behind the Cyber Demon and hide, like the pro gamer that I am. And we're just going to wait here until he finishes up killing the Hell Knights, and there's some imps as well. I think there's about 75 or so monsters down there. I think that's the magic number. So we're just watching the kill count go up, bottom left. Watch along with me, tell me which number is your favourite as it comes and passes. Anyway, snap back to reality, and the Cyber Demon is doing some work. He's doing some work. He's shooting me again. Okay, there's definitely more Hell Knights and Imps down there because I can hear them. Ah, now, I think the Baron up on the shelf just got the Cyber Demon there. That could be very good. Let's get out of here, and we're going to kill these Revenants. Should be 2 rockets each. Should be 2 rockets each, but this guy is just not playing ball. You do want to keep some rockets for this next trap, so I would advise going for the 2 rockets each approach. Now this looks pretty bad in terms of what I intended to do here. Everything should be dead, but the Cyber Demon is distracted with the Barons on the shelf, so I'm quite pleased with that. I think, what are we going to do here? Maybe just have to kill him. And of course the Revenants are sniping me. The fact this is starting so poorly gives me great confidence that this will be the run. Because as I've said before, it's always the ones that just look awful that are the ones you end up doing. I mean, I could have waited longer for the Cyber Demon to infight, but who has time for that? Instead, activate the trap. You've got 2 Archviles and a couple Chain Gunners, so I killed the Chain Gunner first with one of my rockets, and this is why you need to keep some rockets, because you need to lay down that fire to kill those Flame Boys. And again, that took more rockets than I would have expected, I think. Conscious of not getting shot by the Cyber Demon, but the Barons are dead, so that is actually a huge benefit. And we're just going to leave that Cyber Demon for the moment. Instead, we'll come up here, kill those Chain Gunners, and then we've got a whole nest of Imps here just to shotgun down. This level is pretty... well, is it hard? Yes, with a but. I would say the ambient combat in this level is easier than Map 6. Whoops. Pay attention. Get out of here. Run away. But this one definitely has higher difficulty spikes than Map 6. So I think if you were to smooth out the difficulty overall, I don't know, I think Map 6 is probably still harder than this. But the peaks and troughs are more pronounced, shall we say, in this one. The final fight and the Revenant room are really quite tricky. So we'll put this Cyber Demon out of his misery because I don't need him anymore, and he's only going to shoot me in the back if I don't do it now, so... That also gives time for the Barons to come up onto those little stairways, and hopefully they will infight with the Magcubi and they'll all kill each other. Instead, or while they're doing that I should say, we're going to run over here and get a secret. Push the switch, it spawns a cell pack, which we will get later, and 2 medkits, which I'm probably going to need. And the Barons don't appear to have fought with the Magcubi at all, so... meh. And you might be able to just see on the top right of the screen now there's a red key. Now that red key is legitimately achieved after killing the the Revenants in the Revenant Room, which is the second hardest fight of the level. And probably of the WOD. But you can actually archfile jump up to there and get that red key, like basically now, by triggering an archfile down where that Arachnotron is. And that's how the speed run for this level is done. But that's not what we're going for here. We're going for the classic approach. However, it is a fun fact if you enjoy archfile jumps. Now, the archfile in question is here. So we're going to kill him, and then we're going to kill these pain elementals. My advice with the pain elementals is just use your plasma, because if you don't kill them quick enough, they're just going to spawn more lost souls, which will cost you more ammo in the long run anyway, so you might as well just kill them quick. Drop down there for some ammo, although we're not going to go down there to do that fight just yet. Instead, we're going to go into here and kill this Mancubi. And then there's another trap here, but you can just calmly leave the room and get the Revenants to infight the Barons, hopefully, saving you a bit of ammo there. Not that ammo is especially tight in this level. I think you do need to be conscious of it, but it's not super scarce. And you do have the Berserk Fist you can fall back on if you need to. Okay, now drop down here for some Mega Armor and take a mental snapshot of that room through the window, because we're going to go down there next. Once we have done what? We're going to go and get the cells. And there's also another secret here whereby, so there's the cells from the first secret, and then we can come up this elevator, or lift, and get the Soul Sphere. And also a secret invulnerability, which we will come back to much later for the big fight. Not the hardest fight by a long way, but a big fight. Anyway, now this is the room we mentally snapshotted earlier, and we are just going to calmly leave. Calmly leave. That was pretty poor. I shouldn't have gotten chomped there, really. I should still be on basically 200. But it's okay. Now, by coming back up here, you actually make the Cacodemons float into this little gap, this little crevice, and you can kill them pretty easily. So we'll just clean these guys up, and then we'll go back down to that little crossroads in there, in the blood pools down there. But this whole first section has been a little messy, these first 9 minutes in. I think that's pretty common when you're practicing a level and sort of trying to do a run where there's a point in the level where it becomes serious and shit gets real. And your skill level just increases. Until that point, you're kind of just flying by the seat of your pants and moving on muscle memory from the sections you've practiced, etc. But I'm going to try and stop here on 200 cells, because I'm going to need that for the next area. And I might as well just punch the pinkies and save the ammo. Ah, there was another cell pack there, that's good. So this is the blue key area. We're just going to dip our toe in here for now to get a secret rad suit, and then we'll come back later to actually do this section. So we're going to go up these little platforms. And yeah, drop down. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Secret rad suit. Teleport out. Run away. And we'll come back to that area later. Instead, we're going to do the red key area first. Now we've got the rad suit, so push the button. 3 rockets apiece into the Mancubi, left and right. And now we're just going to clean up the Hell Knights and the Imps. And hopefully we can get this done before the rad suit runs out. That's really my priority here, because there's another phase to this where Cacodemons and Pain Elementals came in. I thought I was going to face rocket then. Okay, this is looking pretty decent. Ideally I would have more health and armor, but alas. So let's push the switch and now start the next phase. And we're just going to try and kill the Pain Elementals quickly before switching to the Plasma. Yeah, now the blood floor, in case you didn't realise, is damaging, which is why we went for the secret rad suit. There is still one Pain Elemental alive in the back there. And there is another Mega Armor here, which is nice. And there's also another Soul Sphere as well, but we will save that. We'll save that. You'll see why. And you're going to get these cells. Okay, now that's the Soul Sphere that we're going to save. So don't pick that up. Because after this section, we need to be on 200. Because we'll be going into the Revenant Room, which is just a real crapshoot of a fight. At least the way I do it. Anyway, first we got to do this sort of downstairs basement maze bit, which is not too bad. I like to get the Cyber Demon stuck in this middle section and then just do a left and right DBS sweep on him until he dies. It's fairly low risk. After that, there's going to be, I don't know, like 2 Archviles? 2 Archviles, I think. Then a whole bunch of Imps, a whole bunch of Spectres, and about 8 Revenants. And the key strategy that we're going to employ is activate them and then run to the entrance of the maze and kill them at the entrance. So it's not exactly an inspired strategy. But it works. Okay, did I kill both of them? Yes. And then I think there's more. Yeah, there is. There's 2 more. There's 2 more? I thought there was another one. Ah, there we go. Okay. Well played, sir. Now I'm going to go back into the acid, the blood, to get us hell pack. That actually worked quite well. And now we'll go wake up the first of the waves, which I think is it Imps or is it Revenants first? Either way, we run. Run, 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 run. Back to the entrance. And now we can kill them pretty quickly, pretty easily. There we go. Now the next wave is the Imps and Spectres. So we push this, and again, we're just going to run, run, run. Run, 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 run. I quite like the use of spectres in this maze because you cannot see them. I mean, I can't see them playing this, and I know there's just no hope in hell you're going to see them on YouTube after the video compression. So it kind of just means that there's occasionally an invisible wall that bites you. Which, if the enemies were shittier enemies like Archviles or Revenants, would be just cruel. But it is only imps, so it's not too bad. I quite like the use of the monsters here. However, this is the premium. No, this is the premier place in the level where you will miss a monster. If you're gonna miss a monster in this level, it's gonna be a spectre down here. So be extra careful and making sure they're all dead before you move on. And don't forget the Soul Sphere so that you're at 200, 200. Now, here we go. The Revenant Room. This is the first big boy fight of the level. Second hardest of the level, second hardest of the WOD. So, Cyber Demon. You just want to avoid him for a little bit, and then wait for it. We run over here, push this switch, and I'll just let this sort of speak for itself. Jesus Christ, that scared me. I mean, if you're watching this and thinking, what the fuck did I just watch? Then that's pretty similar to the experience that I had playing this. Basically, they teleport around. They're invisible teleport aligned Fs at the edges of each of the sort of side squares. And I've tried doing that where you kill the Cyber Demon first, but you just do not have the firepower or the concentration of firepower to get through the Revenants. In my experience, you need that Cyber Demon to distract and do the heavy lifting on the killing of the Revenants for you. And I did try that strategy a fair few times. You kind of just want to move in between the edges and try and avoid the Revenant rockets if you can by going into the different sections and making them crash. That's really the only semi-reliable way that I've figured out how to do that fight. But like I say, it is a bit of a crapshoot and definitely one of the hardest fights. Anyway, now coming back to the blue rooms, you might remember this as the secret area where we got the rad suit earlier on. Oh yeah, there's two Mancubi. No, back we go. There's also another Soul Sphere there, I forgot about that. So we're going to come and stand here just to lure that Mancubi away from where he was into somewhere slightly more shootable. And now if we go back, poof, he's where he needs to be. And this lift, was not open earlier, but it is now, and it takes you straight back up to the Revenant Room. I also tried the survive and escape strategy in here, but getting back to this room is just way too difficult if you leave too many of those Revenants alive. Anyway, it's done now, it's over. Come in here. This is, I don't know, I'd probably call this the super secret area of the level. Secret Megasphere. And it's pretty easy. You could just use the plasma and run around, but I think you can get a few cheeky rockets off to begin with before the pain elementals start doing their thing. But yeah, this is pretty by the numbers. Just kill the Hell Knights, shoot the Hell Knights, kill the Hell Knights. And our reward for that is the Mega Sphere, which we will get now, just because this next bit can be... Well, I was pretty low on health and armor anyway, but this next bit can be a little spicy. Or the next bit, I should say. Up we go. Push this switch. I think there's 2 shotgunners behind it. No, 4 chain gunners. I'm thinking of map 6. And then, yeah, I like to just hide behind these pillars and rocket my way through the archviles, which don't often get that close. This is going pretty poorly. But I've got the rockets to do it, it's okay. Really? Another one? Yeah, this next section is the bit that's a bit spicy. You're basically in an empty room with an archvile and like 10 Hell Knights. And I've died here before. Just because that initial phase where you have to focus down the archvile can leave you exposed to getting Hell Knighted pretty hard. But fortunately that went very smoothly. And now we just have to wait until the door opens. There we go. And now we can come down here. And there's a whole bunch of imps that pop up. And you might think, why are there so many imps? Or you might not care. But I believe the reason is that there's a whole bunch of archviles. There's like 4, maybe 5 archviles that teleport into this area in a little while. And they will resurrect the imps. And I think you're supposed to like strategically have them resurrect the imps to distract them, but you don't really need to. Push the switch, kill the revenants. Now, given we know there's going to be archviles in that area, what I like to do is to draw the revenants into this antechamber and kill them here. So that they're not resurrected. Still a few more to go. Come on, Chuckles. Ah, he's not playing ball, is he? Not that way. Oh, fine, I'll kill you. If he's in this corner, he should be okay. Anyway, push the switch. That spawns in the archviles. But here's the thing. You're pretty stacked at this point. There's a Megasphere and a Soul Sphere. So even if you take a blast, even if you take 2, you're probably going to be fine. If you've done the Revenant strategy of drawing them out anyway. So I really wouldn't worry too much about this section. Oh yeah, and Hell Knights snipe you. There they are, up there. But with the power of free look, they are no match for our rocket launcher. Cool. Push that switch to open the doors, and we're good to go. Now we've got, what, 2 fights left. Oh yeah, don't forget about these pain elementals. Yeah, we've got about 2 fights left, and you might be looking at the kill count thinking, well, you've still got 1100 enemies to kill. To which I would say, yes. The majority of those enemies are in this next fight, the big boy fight, which isn't actually that hard, but it has like 1,000 enemies in it. And Yeah. I'm just thinking, should I have 4 secrets or 5 secrets at this point? 1, 2, 3. One is in the secret. One is in this fight here, the big boy fight. Oh yeah, and one is the Archfiles. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're okay. Anyway, big fight. So it is quite straightforward. It's your basic group them all in the middle and run around the edges fight. And there's a BFG you can get. So we're just going to do a lap. We're going to stock up on 600 cells, and then as soon as you go into the middle, well, no, as soon as you activate the BFG, pick up the BFG. Ah, blocked it. There we go. That was really sketchy. Yes, so they come from the sides. Cyber demons on the left, revenants, mancubi on the right, Hell Knights and Cacodemons in the sort of north. And it's this first little bit that's the trickiest. You just need to kind of push your way through. Not going that way. Nope. Continue the horseshoe maneuver. The mancubi aren't too bad to push through, actually. Yikes. Nope. Alright, I guess we're going back this way. Okay, it looks like I can get through now. And there we go, that's basically the fight done. I have completed a circle. I will now commence the circling maneuver and wait until everything is dead. Oh, and I'll push this secret switch while I remember it's there. That'll save me a few seconds later on. And now I'm just going to focus on killing these mancubi up here in these little windows because... Oh, sugar. Was that a cyber demon rocket? That's something big hit me there. Okay, I can hear cyber demons dying. That's good. I think they're all dead, actually. So now we just run around and kill everything that's left. I don't think there is quite enough BFG ammo to do this. We do get some more before phase 2 of this fight. They're all dead. They're not all dead. Some more BFG. And round 2? No, well, this isn't phase 2, this is round 2 of me shooting the BFG. Yeah, and I think now we're down to rocketing them. Like I say, we do get a full refill on the BFG before the next phase of this fight, which involves Archfiles and a pyramid, well actually 2 pyramids of chain gunners. But it's quite easy because if you remember that secret invulnerability we saw back at like the 3-minute mark, we're going to get that. And it's going to trivialize the next section. Isn't that nice? Come down here. There we go. Right. I think that's it. So yeah, a big fight, but not necessarily that difficult. On to phase 2. Like I said, we're going to... we're going to run... Yeah, we're going to push this switch. And then we're going to leg it over to where the Cacodemons and the Hell Knights came from. We're going to get a refill on ammo, and we're going to get a yellow key. Not necessarily in that order. And now we're going to run. There's the pyramids of chain gunners, but we're going to ignore them. We're going to run over here. Remember the secret switch we shot earlier? Well, here we go. Here's the invulnerability, and it's Archvile time. So there you go. I have absolutely no idea how you would do that without the invulnerability, because I've never had to try. But what I can say is, keep up the attack. As you saw, I ran out of BFG, but you don't have enough time to go back and restock on BFG, so just make sure all those Archviles are dead before your white screen goes. And then you can kill the chain gunners quite easily using this peekaboo method. Which is extremely satisfying. Pick up the chain gun ammo, because you will actually need that for the final fight. And that's it. That's it. We're on to the final fight, which is by far and away the hardest fight in the level. In the WOD, in my dooming experience so far. I have practiced it and I can do it. This is maybe, I don't know, maybe like the 3rd or the 4th run at it. So hopefully this goes well. But before that, we need to come back and get another secret. So in the Revenant room, there is this little secret switch, which we can shoot, and that will awaken some Archviles who just somehow managed to dodge my BFG shot. Thank you for that. And there we go, that's all the secrets, and the final 3 items are all Megaspheres, and they are all in the final fight. So it's now time to dry those palms, mop that brow, and go back to where we first saw the Cyber Demon, where we did our first hiding, and get ready for the final fight. Which is broken down into a few stages. You have to pick up that Megasphere now, by the way, because you can't come back. So, the first stage is to press this button and hide, because within that pillar is about 18, 19 Archviles. And whilst it is possible to run in there and kill them all at once, I prefer this method of just peeking at them and tickling them with the chain gun through the gaps. It's very tedious, it's very slow, but it's very safe. And when you're 34 minutes in, safety is your friend? I'm not really sure where I was going with that metaphor. And we're going to peekaboo, peekaboo. So that's 3. Keep a mental count of how many we've killed. It's 4. You have to keep your back to this line, by the way, because the worst thing that can happen is one sees you, one targets you, one blasts you, and then they all wake up, and then you're just fucked. 6, 7, 8. So if you need to hide, you slam yourself into the pillar, like I just did there. You really have to practice this. It's I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's manageable if you know the movements, where you can stand, and have practiced it. What were we on? 8 or 9? I think 8. So this is 9. That's 10. And that's 11. Okay, now you come forward a bit. Oh shit, I think I woke up loads there. 12. Thirteen. 14. Shit. 15. How many did we wake up then? That's this one. 16. Imagine having to fight all of these at once. I think there should only be like 2 left. 3 left. Like they will just chain explode you, and then that's 34 minutes gone. Okay, now stock up on cells. This next fight is going to be tricky. So we'll wait until the exact minute mark, top right, 38 minutes exactly. Press the button and go. You're not going to kill anything here that's going to stay dead. Instead, you just want to do some laps and try and pick off a couple of archviles. I think there are 4 in total, but they tend to teleport in at inconvenient times. Dip back when you need a megasphere, but only take 1, is my advice. There's an archvile. We didn't get him. There's an archvile. We did get him. Okay, now we've got 10 seconds left. When it hits 38:45, we need to run past, or 40. Okay, now do some laps around the cyber demons, run around them in circles, run around them in circles. Try and kill one of them. Focus fire. Oh shit. And hide. Oh! Boys, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. So that little maneuver was to try and get the cyber demons to infight the revenants and the archviles, and now we're just going to wait and hide until the cyber demons kill the archviles, and then we'll mop up whatever's left. And clearly, from that corpse that's in the screen, you need to kill one of the cyber demons in order to be able to hide here. But yeah, you can see why that's just absolute insanity. However, that's the hard part done. The level is now mine to lose. Hopefully. As long as I can still hear revenants getting resurrected, which makes me slightly nervous. No, they're all dead. 15. 3 enemies left. Two enemies left. One enemy left. And we're done. All the kills, all the secrets, all the items. Oh my goodness. What a level. What a final fight. If that looked like madness, it's because it was. And then we push the switch and we shoot this big purple column. And that is the core maps of Stardate 20x6 complete. My goodness. What a level this was. I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I certainly enjoyed playing it. Well, no, I enjoyed completing it. Practicing it was very difficult. But we got there in the end. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.